Today we're watching Chris Wilden. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. He's a reactionist reacting to evolution theory. Subscribe to Chris Wilson and, well, you get it. Wait, ad. Okay, so this dude is reacting to Alex Bailey, I think. Let's hop into it.
Everybody just calm down. Just calm down. Do not panic. I repeat, do not panic.
Seems like you are.
Alex Bail in federal prison immediately for serial anarchy for all of the mass hysteria.
Yep. Subscribe to Alex Bail.
These SpongeBob conspiracy theories take everything we know about morals, ethics, and reality and just throw it out the window.
Several hours later.
My bad. I am absolutely terrified that this video will cause a full-scale global Armageddon. Because if you thought the past SpongeBob conspiracy theories were psychotic,
which we will be watching.
Genius himself has said this is his darkest theory yet, and that absolutely terrifies me. There is no amount of yoga, meditation, or that can prepare the mind, body, or spirit for what we are about to experience. But without further ado, SpongeBob conspiracy number 4, the evolution theory from the evil genius, the psychopath Alex Bail. Let's see what we got.
Are the Bikini Bottom citizens the result of nuclear radiation?
I hope not.
Is Pearl's mother?
I don't know.
What is the Krabby Patty secret formula? These are by far the biggest questions in the show SpongeBob SquarePants, and today I'm going to be answering all 3 of them and more with just one theory. Get ready for the darkest SpongeBob conspiracy you'll ever see. This is the evolution theory.
But I love how there's somehow a connection. Oh yeah, the very innocent and wholesome Krabby Patty secret formula is connected to full-scale nuclear warfare.
Yep.
This is already getting psychotic, dude.
We're back with another SpongeBob conspiracy. Guess I'm the SpongeBob guy now. That's all I make. You guys sure love these SpongeBob theories.
Alex Bail out with another video. Makers of SpongeBob interfere, putting their own.
He's got a tinfoil hat on, and he's got an Illuminati idea board.
Here, I got this. Okay, so zoom and enhance. Okay, so let's see. He's got a conspiracy board over there. And where that dude's mouse is where Alex Bail happens to be. And the tinfoil hat is apparently supposed to stop some government stuff. So he's a conspiracy come on, I can't say it. Conspiracy theorist. You guys know what I mean. He's his conspiracy board. Okay, now it's his turn to explain.
Alex Bail, beautiful place right here, bro. JFK. This dude is the epitome of a conspiracy theorist, bro.
Brainwash
I'm
you
weak.
people. William sends the doctor in. He's not really a doctor. He's just trying to infiltrate.
He's not.
Round thing on his head. Oh my God.
Spread propaganda.
He's helping me.
Bro, shout out Alex Bail, bro. Alex Bail keeps putting in these reactors, showing them love on the videos, bro. Last week, we had seen that weird-ass, light-skinned dude, skinny as hell, babbling on like an idiot, like a dumbass, you know what I'm saying? Never knew who the hell that guy was, and now we got this dude, Conspiracy Carl. Never heard of this guy either, but he seems like...
Message to YouTube. I'm pretty sure he didn't get demonetized, so please don't demonetize me. I'm just reacting to this. Trust me, if I could blurt it, I would, but I have no idea how to. back onto the video.
Pretty fly dude, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Alex Bale for the love to the reactors, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe some of you love them a little too much. You know, I got other videos, right? I make films and stuff too. Anyone want to watch those?
Reactions to those coming
by
soon.
far, the most popular SpongeBob theory out there is the Bikini Atoll nuclear radiation theory. It's pretty simple. It's been confirmed that Bikini Bottom is actually beneath the real
Okay, so pretty much war site.
1946 to 1958, the United States did nuclear tests there, devastating the area and leaving it radioactive even to this day. The theory states that the reason why the citizens of Bikini Bottom can talk and inform advanced societies is because of mutations caused by these nuclear tests. And that's about the whole theory. Even though there's tons and tons of videos about
Pretty
it,
simple,
none of them actually
straightforward.
go in or really look through the show for evidence. But y'all know that if Alex Bale is making a theory on it, then it's not going to be some baby surface level analysis.
No.
I will watch every single
A whole
episode
new
of SpongeBob.
level.
I will read every page of the goddamn Wikipedia. If I'm making a theory on it, then you guys know it's going to be
A
good.
madman.
Unless I really
Okay, YouTube, don't monetize. He got both of these beautiful men got to have monetization. So don't sue me nor you theory.
whether the Bikini Atoll theory is true, first have to determine whether this talking and being so intelligent is unique to Bikini Bottom, or if that's just the way the SpongeBob universe works. You know, it could just be that all animals in this world are able to talk, and that's completely normal because at the end of the day, SpongeBob is still just a cartoon. Well, if we take a look at Season 10, Episode 10, Feral Fringe, we get a bit of a hint about how the SpongeBob world works. In this episode, a green man appears and transforms
It's more than a hint.
less cartoon, real-life versions of themselves.
Oh, so there are normal fish in the universe.
Just like in real life, they can't talk and end up trying to eat each other. The French narrator is watching all this unfold, and he says this very important line.
Oh gosh.
Monitoring the behavior of the green food all day. It is called epigenetic. Every 100 years, it de-evolves everyone in Bikini Bottom into primal fish.
Every 100 years, it de-evolves everyone in Bikini Bottom.
Oh my gosh.
So this implies that the characters in Bikini Bottom are more evolved and were once like these primal fish.
Okay.
This doesn't prove that the evolution only exists in Bikini Bottom. It can still be a worldwide phenomenon. Remember that bonus DVD clip I found in my television theory? It was about humans studying fish in Bikini Bottom because of their intelligence.
Land-loving scientists have tried to learn the secrets of intelligence. Their studies led them to the sea, where the citizens of one undersea colony demonstrated a genius so enormous, the scientists felt compelled to record their actions for use in teaching mankind how to live better.
This makes it sound an awful lot like the fish in Bikini Bottom actually are uniquely evolved, and it's not some worldwide thing.
So it's just the fish in Bikini Bottom that are able to walk and talk and form these advanced societies, and all the other fish under.
Yep. What did he say he was again? Okay, you get to speak again.
Under the sea are just normal fish swimming around doing fish things. Okay, that's it. That man makes a lot of sense. But how? Why is it just Bikini Bottom?
Then, in the SpongeBob
Unanswered
Junior
questions.
Special, SpongeBob's Big Birthday Blowout, we get a major piece of evidence for this theory. SpongeBob and Patrick take a tour of the surface world and eventually go to a fish store and see some very realistic, less evolved fish.
My gosh. Okay.
They can't talk back to SpongeBob and Patrick, and they're actually able to swim freely through the water instead of being affected by gravity. They are clearly showing us that both evolved and primitive fish exist in this universe at the same time. Now, sometimes we see
And they all have bad dressing arrangements.
only when they're out of water, never while they're still in water like these fish. We even see this again in the beginning of the third SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. The movie opens with a coral reef full of these realistic primal fish, but eventually we get to Bikini Bottom where the more evolved fish live. So there you go, direct proof to the citizens.
Oh, you're right. You're right. This is in the same 5-second span. There's normal fish and there's the advanced fish. You're right. I haven't seen the third movie, the Sponge out of the On the Run. I haven't seen that one yet. Okay.
Bikini Bottom are uniquely evolved. This is a very deliberate
That's
and
interesting.
choice for the creators to make. So I guess that kind of confirms the Bikini Atoll theory. SB129 that show Bikini Bottom millions of years in the past, but we still see evolved
Right.
versions of SpongeBob and Patrick. Sure, they may not be super intelligent or advanced, but they're still clearly way more evolved than the primitive, realistic versions we see
Right.
in Feral Friends or on the fish store. So, how are we seeing these evolutions millions of years before the Bikini Atoll tests? Well, unfortunately, the only conclusion is that the Bikini Atoll theory just isn't true. I mean, clearly something has caused Bikini Bottom.
I already do not like this. I'm already not having a fun time. Alex Bale sat here for 5 minutes and
10.
explained how Bikini Atoll is in fact true, and then just sat here and said, "Oh no, sorry, you thought it's not true."
11.
My brain cannot handle this. This is a roller coaster already.
There's no denying that.
Bruh, it's Alex Bale, bruh. Who are we expecting?
Couldn't have been the Bikini Atoll nuclear tests. Then, what really caused the evolution? In the entire show, the only thing we've seen that directly affects the evolution of characters is the Green Moon and Feral Friends. Except the French narrator specifically calls
my
it
gosh.
Neptune's moon.
He's called Neptune's moon.
Named after the ruler of the seven seas, King Neptune.
Neptune.
King Neptune is a character who's been around since the beginning of the
Okay.
sea. He's a character who the Bikini Bottom citizens view as their god. And he's a character who has the ability to change fish into other forms.
Oh my God, you're right.
What the?
King Neptune used his magic to turn the fish of the sea into more evolved subjects for him to rule over. He's the one who's been behind it all this time.
What is this, dude? Oh my God. Okay, so Bikini Atoll and nuclear warfare is not the cause of Bikini Bottom being an advanced society. It's Neptune using the power of the seven seas, using his magical abilities to make them more evolved so that he can rule over them as
Pretty
God.
much.
Nice, man, nice.
Now, I could spend this entire video talking about King Neptune and his weird continuity and contradictions in the show, but I'll save that for another theory. What I'd much rather talk about are the implications of having evolved and primitive fish coexisting in the sea. Now, we know that this evolution isn't specific to just Bikini Bottom. We've seen different cities and places far across the ocean that still have talking fish, which makes sense because the marine life of Bikini Bottom has evolved. to
Yeah,
resemble
like
humans, so
New Kelp City and Rock Bottom, right? Southside Atlanta, New Kelp City and stuff like that.
Right,
Okay.
but just like humans, they've expanded beyond Bikini Bottom and colonized other areas of the sea. But now I have an interesting question.
Nice, man. I like it. Nice, man. It's Mr. Krabs is a billionaire capitalist. And
You won't think
citizens
he's
of
too nice by the
Bikini
end of
Bottom
this
have
video.
Conquered the surrounding area like they're Eastern, Western Europeans, bro. That's nice, dude.
Expanded beyond Bikini Bottom and
That's
colonized other
nice.
areas of the sea. But now I have an interesting question for you. What is the relationship between evolved fish and primitive unevolved fish? Well, they probably just peacefully coexist in the sea without bothering each other. You know, just like real-life humans and animals. Wait a second.
Oh my gosh. The war. I don't like where this is
In
going.
Season 3, Episode 10, the Krusty Krab training video, there is this hilarious, absurd moment where they're talking about Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, sure. Hilarious.
Stayed secluded in a deep depression that seemed endless.
Like, what war happened in Bikini Bottom? They just tell us this and then completely drop it. But with this new context, is it possible that crabs fought in a war against these primitive, wild fish of the sea?
Wait. So first you tell me that Neptune used his magic to make Bikini Bottom more advanced.
Yep.
And then but the advanced creatures went to war with the primitive fish. It's a grand
Sounds about right.
of epic proportions, dude. This is madness, bro. It's a war of fish.
Is it possible that crabs fought in a war against these primitive, wild fish of the sea? I mean, let's remember in Feral Friends, some of those de-evolved fish were massive compared to the evolved fish, and they immediately started attacking each other.
The battle for the survival of the fittest rages on in the animal kingdom.
So yeah, in order for the Bikini Bottom citizens to survive and expand, they would probably break into some kind of war. And from the sounds of it, this war must have been pretty brutal to put Mr. Krabs into such a deep depression. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Don't worry, he'll
Actually,
explain
any
it.
evidence that proves the war Mr. Krabs fought in was specifically this evolutionary war? Well, through the few flashbacks we get, we know that Mr. Krabs served in the Navy.
Right.
And yes, they were sailing ships on an ocean, even though they were
Salty water.
This is actually a real-life phenomenon where certain parts of the sea can have a higher level of salinity. And
Yup. Shout out, Matt Pat, video coming soon. I'll watch the video.
Shout out to his science teacher or marine biologist teacher.
Explain it to me, right? It's like there's a pea part of the water, and it's like significantly more salty, so it like sits at the bottom, it's more dense, and it's like a layer.
What did you call yourself again?
Water. Shout out Matt Pat, bro.
Shout out Miss Parks, my high school marine biology teacher.
And shout out Miss Parks.
The town is surrounded by this underwater ocean. So that places Mr. Krabs' War outside of Bikini Bottom, where this evolutionary war would have to take place. Then if we take a look at Mr. Krabs' home, we see it is full of memorabilia from his past days in the Navy. But hidden within here is something that will absolutely blow your mind and answer one of the biggest questions in the show. Hanging there on his wall is a picture of a massive whale next to a ship. You don't think that could be... No.
Nah, do not tell me Mr. Krabs was fighting in this war, and then he met this whale, fell in love with her, clapped some whale cheeks, and then she ended up dying in the war or something. Please don't tell me that, dude. I cannot emotionally handle something like this. I don't like where this is going at all.
Mother?
Stop.
Pearl is Mr. Krabs' whale daughter. The show never really explains how a crab can be the father of a whale, but most people just assume she was adopted. People have been speculating about who Pearl's biological mother is for years, and I think we finally just found our answer. We see 2 photos of this whale on a ship in Season 3, Episode 9, just 1 episode before we find out Mr. Krabs fought in a war. Since this is among all of Mr. Krabs' Navy stuff, I think we can assume that this is something he encountered and not just some random picture of a whale on a ship above the ocean. The whale is massive compared to the ship. We've seen adult whales in Bikini Bottom before, but they are nothing compared to the size of this whale. This has a much closer resemblance to Pearl when she de-evolved in feral friends and became massive. So this has to be an unevolved primitive whale, and the picture clearly shows them fighting. Not only does this prove that there was a war between evolved and primitive fish, but Mr. Krabs definitely fought. But this also implies something very dark.
What?
Mr. Krabs killed Pearl's mother.
Wait a minute. Listen, I didn't know this was the road we were gonna go down. I just thought, you know what I'm saying, he found himself a nice little piece of whale booty, clapped some cheeks, and then she was a casualty of the war. But now you're telling me Mr. Krabs killed her? This is psychotic. This is psychotic, dude. I can't.
Yep, looks about right.
The only direct reference we get in the show to Pearl's mother is one of Mr. Krabs' many sayings, Mother of Pearl.
Mother of Pearl! Mother of Pearl! Holy Mother of Pearl!
He uses it in place of something like Holy Crap or Dear God, only saying it when
Listen.
something shocking or terrible happens.
It's okay, YouTube. Don't demonetize me.
Why did Mr. Krabs go into such a deep depression after the war? Because he's haunted by what he's done. And the smoking harpoon to prove it is right there on his wall. So, what he's done.
Oh my gosh!
Let me elaborate for the people watching this, doing this. Or if you're just tuning in for some reason, I don't know. Anyways, pretty much primitive war in between primitive fish and more evolved fish. Pearl's mother, Mr. Krabs kills Pearl's mother. He does not clap any whale cheeks. Just gonna point that out for the people.
And he has the harpoon on his wall, dude. I don't like this one bit. Mr. Krabs killed his lover? Dude, why?
They weren't lovers.
Why, Alex? Why?
So, that leaves us with an important question. Why did he adopt Pearl? After he killed her mother, he probably realized she had an infant daughter who had the evolutionary genes. Instead of leaving her dying, he adopted her as his own, all while keeping the dark secret that he was responsible for her mother's death.
So he didn't clap whale cheeks. He was fighting the war, he slaughtered the mom, realized that she got a little baby whale, and then adopted it for himself. And nobody sees anything.
Or for some more whale meat when she grows up.
Childhood ruined yet? Well, don't worry. There's still time for this theory to get even worse.
How?
Now's your chance to remove yourself before things get...
By us seeing that. Not really, just pointing it out. Okay.
really dark.
How? The part where things get really dark. I'm uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable. I've got goosebumps. The hair on my arms is standing erect, dude.
What did you say?
It's starting to get musty in here, but I can't handle this.
Eat some mum spaghetti.
Oh, things get really dark.
Okay, so one question. What's the deal with all the pets in Bikini Bottom? How come most fish are basically humans, but a snail or a worm acts like a pet? Well, just like humans have domesticated wild animals, it should be no surprise that evolved fish have domesticated primitive fish as pets.
Right, okay.
Unlike the massive primitive fish that the Bikini Bottom citizens had to go to war with, there's also smaller primitive fish like jellyfish, snails, spirit worms.
Gary is not just a normal sea snail, okay? He is a lot bigger than just a simple
Video on that
sea
coming
sea
soon.
snail, okay? And if you know, then you know.
Seahorses and
That's all I'm
clams
saying.
that Bikini Bottom citizens were able to form a symbiotic relationship with. Aw, and I thought you said this was going to be the dark part, Alex.
Yeah, it's
They're living
weird.
peacefully together. That's nice.
We love each other.
Okay, you got me. Here's another fun question. Where did the citizens of Bikini Bottom get their food? I mean, sure, some of it is plant-based, but there sure does seem to be an awful lot of meat-based food under the sea. I think you know where I'm going with this. The Bikini Bottom citizens eat primitive fish.
Oh no, what happened? Okay, sorry guys, but sadly the video won't play anymore, so this is part 1. You will get a part 2, don't worry, just for now, we can finish it. But go to Alex Bale if you want to see, if you want to see it for yourself, the rest of it for yourself. But my reaction to his reaction to that will be coming out soon. Don't worry. Alright, with that, have a good one. Bye-bye.